Alright, YouTube, it's the Shadow King Nazru, here with a review of Rosario Vampire 2, Chapter 64, and hot damn, was this a good chapter! No, not good. Awesome, brilliant! Oh, this chapter was so well written that I actually had to put sunglasses on just to protect my eyes from the radiance of the brilliance of this chapter. Let's just get started, shall we? The Masked King tosses the defeated Tohou Fuhai aside, and Tohou Fuhai says that he knew the Masked King was pulling the strings. Fang Feng tells everyone that he knows that the Masked King started the Miu family and Fairy Tale as he was told the same by Sai Lung. And the Masked King blows everyone away with his aura and just scoffs at his own alias by saying that it's merely a means of manipulation, and he dares Tohou Fuhai to guess his true identity. Skinny then senses the Masked King's aura and says that it felt familiar, and the Masked King knows that he recognizes him, and he says a quote that is familiar to Skinny, and Skinny deduces that the Masked King is Fujisaki Mayabi. Now, that's a great plot twist, because Fujisaki is a powerful person in Fairy Tale, and he works behind the scenes. Thus, it makes sense for him to be the Masked King, especially when the Masked King just popped out of nowhere. But so it just didn't feel like some kind of new Deus Ex Machina like Kaguya's introduction in Naruto. But this is actually a legitimate, established introduction. But this is when a great plot twist turns into a brilliant plot twist. Tohou Fuhai says that Fujisaki Mayabe is not his real name. That is just an alias. And Fujisaki Mayabe is really Dracula. Yes, the same Dracula that is currently destroying Fairy Tale as a 200-foot tall monster. Oh, that is brilliant writing. Already establishing that this character that came out of nowhere, who was actually another character who was working behind the scenes, just to justify that the introduced character, but it's all actually the main villain. And who better to be the main villain than Dracula? Tohou Fuhai is naturally confused on how Dracula returned to normal after absorbing monsters and becoming this giant, hideous creature over 2 centuries ago, and being sealed by the 3 Dark Lords, which includes Akasha, Mikagami, and Tohou Fuhai. And he also wants to know how can he also be back to normal when there's already a giant Dracula destroying Fairy Tale HQ. And Dracula says before his defeat, he made a clone of himself before Akasha sealed him. And this is the best part. He got this idea from Goku. Now, before you guys get excited, you should realize that the timeline wouldn't match up with the Dragon Ball's Goku, so he didn't get it from that Goku. He's referring to the Monkey King, known as Son Goku, or Sun Wukong, as in the actual Chinese translation. But all the same, nice plot twist, and it is a far better tribute to Son Goku than the giant baboon demon that was chained up inside the four-tailed Jinchuriki in Naruto. I'm sure there's a lot of you that want me to stop criticizing Naruto. Well, I'd say, when Naruto stops sucking, I'll stop criticizing. Anyway, let's back to an awesome story. Dracula then said that he's been spending his time making the Miu family in the fairy tale to enact his revival and by having Mocha's rosary seal broken and consuming various monsters to increase his power. However, he started to wait because Gyokuro Shuzen informed him when he was disguised as the Masked King that Mocha's rosary has the ability to control Dracula. And he decided to wait out of curiosity and to prevent something like this from ever happening again. So we can already tell as expected, that Dracula is not only strong, he's also a brilliant tactician. Toha Fuhai then deduces this is why Dracula helped them defeat Gyokuro Shuzen by allowing them to infiltrate Fairy Tail HQ and get past a few of the members. And let's see. It was Dracula confirms this, and he also says that it was thanks to Mocha that it was proved that the rosary doesn't actually have control over Dracula. But regardless, intends to destroy Mocha's rosary because it does have some minor effect on him. And this is where things get really good. Toha Fuhai charges at Dracula, a bit like an idiot, but I'll just chalk that up to desperation and mental fatigue from fighting, and is swatted away like a bug that was swatted away like 30 feet away. And then the newspaper clubs tries to attack Dracula, but they are easily defeated in single blows. This kind of reminds me of how Beerus from Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods managed to defeat the Z Fighters using only a chopstick and his own martial arts. I'm making a lot of Dragon Ball Z references to this chapter. Yeah. Anyway, Dracula then takes down Skune with a single stomach punch. So remember, kids, whenever you're in a fight and you want to easy win, just punch somebody in the stomach. And then the chapter ends off with Dracula getting his arm cut in half by his granddaughter, Aqua Shuzen, using the Jigentao. She then tells Mocha that she warned her sister they should have left together after she was awakened. I freaking loved this chapter. Brilliantly written, a plot twist that had a great payoff, and the villain already just being introduced, more or less, and he's already kicking ass and taking names. Dracula, you are one badass motherfucker. So we'll see where things go in the next chapter of Rosario Vampire 2.